Hello and welcome. I'm a little conscious about me, your presenter. My name is Esteban Trinidad, and I'm currently a first generation college student. Now to introduce the reason you are here, the art. Before we show the art, I'm going to state how this is going to be, how this artwork is going to be abstract, really. So even after my explanation of each piece of art, you're really free and entitled to your own opinion about the art, good, bad, whatever. Hence why it's abstract, really. And me as an artist, I don't want to really ruin that experience since a lot of abstract work is kind of left ambiguous for the viewer's, own train of thought and perspective. So this first piece of art we have here is to demonstrate, in New York, that state of being cloudy and not really, being certain about, career, education, just like in general, in terms of like, serving, your ultimate better self. That self where, you can relax, be happy, not have to worry about certain things really. But, it's just you don't really have that fortitude. Hence why your head's always in the clouds. This second picture about New York City is to demonstrate the pressure of living in such a large, com- com- competitive city like New York. That pressure of like feeling rushed to feeling, needed. Hence why the person, with the colors, so happy and egocentric, and the person, behind them is, demonstrating that pressure, that need to be not really being perfect. Those doubts being fueled, being manifested into real life. That's what the second picture is. Now, for this third picture, this demonstrates this further elaborates the pressure I mentioned before. The second picture, but more in visuals, the physical eyes, or you're always being critiqued, judged for the smallest things that may inconvenience another person's life or work, in terms of academics, in terms of personal life, in terms of social. It's like, oh, you throw a cup in the air, but that cup, makes someone trip, then you have a lawsuit. It's those eyes that don't really leave you as a New Yorker to where you gotten accustomed to both that pressure and then, always being observed and judged as if, you were a celebrity in your city, but you're just, a regular Joe Tom. Now, for this fourth picture of art, this demonstrates that harsh reality, or acknowledging the reality of like your dreams and passions, especially in New York City. There's a real hence why it's such a competitive city. And why people rush to be here, ready to go spark the big dreams, ready to be the next celebrity, the next person in that penthouse, next person on Wall Street, the next person to be successful in their careers, or they're being they're getting privately hired by schools to come talk about how they have how they've made it from the very bottom to the very top. But it's just not everyone really gets to see that fruit of their labor, that comfort, that knowing that I've really truly made it in this life. Hopefully to further benefit me. This fifth picture is that other. It's that sense of calmness. It's that sense of like not really giving up, but also not really being present as a whole. That's why this is a state of mind of not being really acknowledging your, it's that sense of denial, also that sense of acceptance, in New York. And this concludes our presentation. I hope you, as a viewer, understood this art. And I do apologize for any background noise you may have heard of this presentation. That's just kind of alive at this current moment, and I do apologize about that.